Hi, I'm your host Cynthia Khan, and you are watching The Journey. The Journey is connecting communities and embracing cultures. And today I have an amazing person, and his name is Tom Mathews. Tom, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Tom, I would like you to tell us about your early life. Where were you born, and till what age you lived in that country, and when did you come here?
Well, I born several years ago
Okay.
in South India,
Okay.
a place called God's own country, otherwise called Kerala.
Okay.
In Kerala, there's several districts, and there's a district called Kottayam.
Okay.
So I born there.
Uh-huh.
My parents were teachers,
Uh-huh.
and my grandfathers, they are mainly agriculture, paddy fields, that kind of, very traditional way of life.
Mm-hmm.
My parents, blessed, they are teachers, so they given me good education in Catholic school, and brought up in good Christian values. And I was an altar boy in my church.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is the roadmap they draw for me was right.
Okay.
And I did my high school in the same city called Kottayam, called SH Mount.
Okay.
That is Sacred Heart Mount. Then I finished after my high school, I went to college. Then I went to my physical therapy college to get my degree in physical therapy. That is a different state. It's called Tamil Nadu.
Okay. So you took your physical therapy degree in Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu is a city called Coimbatore. Is one of the biggest city in South India.
Okay.
So after that, I worked two different places. One place I worked as a physical therapy lecturer, teaching students. A couple of my students are here. And after that, I worked in a heart hospital. They specialized in open heart surgeries as a physical therapist.
Okay.
From there, I got sponsored here in a job visa, H1B Visa. Then I came over here.
Okay.
Then I worked as a physical therapist, and here we are.
I have a question here.
Yeah.
Now, there are a lot of people who come on H1 visa.
Yes.
H1B
Yeah,
visa.
job visa.
Okay, so that's a job visa.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. After that, I got my green card, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, that's
So
the way
now
it
I
is.
am a resident of Michigan.
Okay. Okay.
My family is here.
So were you married here in Michigan?
No, she was here in Chicago.
Okay.
And I married to a beautiful woman,
Yes.
and we have two wonderful kids.
Okay.
Naughty kids.
Naughty. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And my son is Emil Matthew, and he's now 12 years old, and he play ice hockey.
Ice hockey.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and my daughter is Cynthia Matthew.
Okay.
She's 10,
Okay.
and she's like mommy's little girl.
Okay.
you know.
Now, Tom, tell us, there's a very interesting fact about Kerala, that Kerala is, it's 100% literacy in Kerala. Is that the fact?
Is that a fact? Literacy in the sense, this is like politically, that sentence have to be corrected a little bit. Literacy means, it doesn't mean that you can write the names. You can write your own name. That doesn't mean,
That you are literate.
Literate,
Yeah.
So literacy means, being educated and being that mental frequency is a little bit high,
Yeah.
not fight for this small things, So politically they made us, Kerala as 100%, literacy, that statement, to get it into the Guinness Book.
Okay.
But there are a lot of deep, if you go deep inside Kerala, you can see a lot of people, really suffering, even though they are able to write the names,
Mm.
You know, so
Well,
that's like a hidden fact. I don't like that, so I will tell. You know, this is kind of a political game. You know what I'm saying. So I can say is not 100%.
but
Literate,
close,
yeah,
close.
but people can write the names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 But they are, I think, more into education. I think they are
Yes,
very, very
yes. Yeah,
much.
one of the good thing in Kerala is there's not too much private self-funded colleges, things like that. Now it's coming, but it's regulated by entrance exams. You have to get good grades or percentage of marks like 80, 70, 90
like
percentage, and they
on
have
merit, on merit.
on merit, and they have
Okay.
entrance exams for
Okay.
the professional courses like to be a go to a medical school or go to an engineering college or things like that. You have to have good grades.
Okay.
So basically they are evaluating the performance of the student, how much they know, how intelligent they are,
Okay.
things like that. So that is a good thing. It's not like writing assignments and getting good grades. No, it's really they have to work hard,
Okay.
and in theory and practical, and
Yeah.
they have to have that kind of stuff
Right.
in order
Right.
to
And in our countries, as you know, that I'm from Pakistan, that
Good.
there is lot of emphasis on education,
Exactly.
and it's not only just going to school, and they have after hours also.
Yeah,
Like
private tuitions.
private
things like
tuitions,
that, yeah.
and everybody is going for that, because in order to get good grades.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So one of the thing is, is there like too much pressure from the family? You had to study. Okay, can I be a singer? No, you cannot be a singer. You had to go to the college. You had to get the masters. You had to get the PhD.
Well, that's a very interesting thing you have touched, Tom, that in our countries, children cannot do what they want to do,
Exactly.
what their interest is.
Yeah.
It has to be a doctor or an engineer or some professional, like, physical therapist or something.
Exactly.
Why do you think we have this?
I think that's that days, being a singer or an actor or a dancer uh, doesn't have a good career.
Yeah.
In India, especially in Kerala.
And in our countries, people are kind of like looked down upon.
Yeah, exactly.
If they are into these professions.
Exactly.
I think it's changing a little bit right now, but it used to be like that.
Yeah, I think the market was very low for being an entertainer. It's not like a good paying job, or you can make like million dollars or things like that. But now things are changing because of the influence of media
Yeah.
and social work, social network, things like that, and people are started liking, and they are buying the tickets and going and watching the programs, or they are watching TV more.
Yes.
So they are generating more money. So the things are
And
changing.
shows and performances and concerts are
Yep.
becoming very popular.
Yeah, so everything is they are bringing to the living room,
Right.
through TV or internet or things like that. So now
Yes.
things are much changed.
Yeah. But still, I see that in India, that education is, the percentage of education is very high.
It's very high. Like I told you, mentioned earlier, everybody is giving more importance, especially the parents are giving importance, and they will fund the kids for the courses,
Yeah.
like career-oriented courses. That's one of the biggest thing. Everybody is coming out from colleges, are doing well in different parts of the world, and especially like IIT is the biggest institution that equal to Princeton or Penn State or things like that, Oxford, So that kind of standard, they are producing brains,
Yes.
where
Yes.
China is producing, some other stuff, So India's Detroit is producing cars, something like that. India is producing intelligent brains.
Intelligent brains, and
Yeah.
that's a very good thing. That's
Yeah.
that's that's a really remarkable thing that is happening.
Yeah. Don't think
in
that
those
I have that kind of brain, you know. But God grace, I'm here.
Yes, yes. No. You definitely have a good brain and a good heart. Well, tell us, what do you do? I mean, you are a physical therapist. Now, do
Yes.
you have your own practice, or you work for somebody?
No, I have my own practice and my own rehabilitation centers, and it's doing well. And that keep the food in the table, you know. Yeah.
And does your wife work?
Yes, wife also works one of the centers, and so that keeps.
Oh, so she's helping you. She's
Yes,
with
yes,
you.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
In the same profession.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
good. And what church do you go to?
I go to originally, basically, I'm a Canaanite. That means our forefathers came from years back, like 8325, from Middle East to India, Malabar coast,
Really?
for evangelization.
Okay.
You know, with the 70 families, with couple priests, deacons, everybody, you know, came to
From Middle East?
Middle East,
Okay.
like border of Iran and Iraq. There is a small village, is called Canaanite. So that place, they sailed through the you know, sea and reached Malabar coast for evangelization.
Wow.
So basically, India is a Hindu country, and you can see towards the south, Kerala, you can see a lot of Christians. That's because of this evangelization, you know, like 8345, you know, after Christ, you know, after 300 years, they landed there, and they baptized a lot of people, and they started their own small Christian groups. And this Canaanite Catholics, you know, Canaanites are still practice endogamy. You know, that means they will marry from the same caste or same group. You know.
Okay.
And here, the Canaanite people are under the Chicago St. Thomas, you know, archdiocese.
Archdiocese.
So,
Okay.
so I go to a Syro Malabar. It's a Syro Malabar rites, you know, right. So I go to a church called St. Thomas Syro Malabar Church in Southfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your worship is in a particular form. Your form of worship
It's
is
under the Pope.
under the Pope.
Yeah.
Under the Pope in
Yeah,
Rome.
or in Rome, yeah.
Oh,
So that the
okay.
hierarchy come down, you know, the Syro Malabar.
Do you have your own bishops in your
Yeah.
church, in your hierarchy?
Yes, our bishops is headquarters in Chicago. That's the Chicago Archdiocese. So they have like more than 20-25 churches all over the United States.
Wow.
And a lot of missions too, Canaanite missions too. It's a pretty nice setup, you know, that keep the people together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I see that you have a very close knit society, your own
Exactly.
community.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly,
That's a very good thing.
Yeah.
And are the children, are they well receiving it, or they kind of, you know?
They are receiving it. They have catechism and different youth groups and things like that. So they're having fun after Mass, you know.
Okay.
For
So
the
you have some activities for them that
yeah.
they really are interested in,
Exactly, yeah.
and it's not that, no, this is something boring stuff, we
No,
don't want to do
they are
that.
enjoying, you know.
That's nice.
They are enjoying. They are trying to you know, build a good second generation.
Right. See, this is very important for us to do, the churches,
Yeah.
that to have some very strong kind of program for children and for youth,
Yes.
so they stay connected with the churches.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they would find something else.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So that is very important, that, you know, every church, I think, should work very hard to keep their youth intact.
In together, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
You know, the churches teach the right thing, you know. I mean, right thing means this is wrong, this is right.
yeah.
And that is the foundation of a, you know, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, things like
Yeah.
that, you know.
And that builds the society.
Exactly, that
Yeah.
builds the harmony.
Yes.
in the country,
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's very important that they start learning from that age.
Exactly.
And that will, how the Bible says
Yeah.
that train up a child
Exactly.
in the way.
This United States is a free country, and you can see all kind of things here.
Yeah.
From there they have to differentiate. Oh, this is right, this is wrong.
Yeah, and if they have a good, strong biblical base
Exactly.
to differentiate between good and bad, right and wrong,
Exactly.
then they can do well
Exactly.
in the later age when they have all kinds of things exposed to them.
Yeah, that's
There
right.
is so much out there.
Yep.
So they have to really have a strong,
Yep.
foundation.
Exactly. Base.
Base, yes.
It had to be saved there.
Yes, in their heads and
the
minds.
program had to be right.
Yeah, they have to be really, programmed in such a way that they don't turn away when they grow up, because there is so much out
It
there.
had to be like Apple computer. Normal viruses cannot affect the system.
Yes. Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. A good analogy. Yes.
Yeah.
So next time I will tell. So children should be like Apple computers.
Exactly.
Okay. So the other thing that I think you told me earlier, that you are in a what's your vision? Okay, this is what I want to ask you. What's your vision now?
My vision is, do something which make me happy, and make something different. And then other people will tell that, oh, that's different. I didn't see that, but it looks good.
Yeah.
So now the technology is very highly developed, and the whole world can be accessed through your computer in your basement or in your home, and that's one of the advantage.
Yes, we have these days. With
and my
with
vision.
Technology. Yes.
Yeah, so I have a lot of ideas, and I have a lot of things I want to put together. So I started writing. I finished a script. It's just like a screenplay, and it's called The Other Story.
The Other Story.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am on the process of filming that as a feature film.
Feature film. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to edit myself.
Okay.
And
What is the theme of the story?
the story is basically it's like a family story, giving some good to the public.
Okay.
Or the family life, just like a family, a typical family living in Michigan. Father is workaholic father, and mother is busy mom, like a journalist, and they have 2 kids, and they don't have enough time to give spend with the kids. So they are growing with the influence of TV, video games, DS, iPad, iTouch, the electronic media, making them engaged instead of the affection from the parents. They are getting little, but they are not getting that gap. They filled up with this
with all these gadgets and things. Yeah.
Things like that. So mechanical life, same routine. Father will be always in the conference call or business trips. Mom is lonely at home, and she's also, she have 2 kids. She love the kids, and try to pull the dad. Dad is kind of very dedicated to his work and things like that. Work. I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, things like that. Even they are not taking enough vacations and things like that. So totally out from the track. There's no husband and wife relation. Is not a really husband and wife relation. And both are missing a lot of stuff each other, and kids are missing. Even though they are
so kind of disoriented,
family. Just like loose connected families.
Yes.
So the daughter saw a dog, a nice dog, and she met with this lady walking the dog on the beach, and from that day onwards she had that feeling, oh, I want a dog. I want a dog. So cute. She asked the lady, oh, how do you take care of the dog and things like that. The lady told, it's very easy, this and that. We do a lot of things together. So the girl come back and asking the parents, I want a dog. both parents said, no, we cannot afford a dog, you know. The dog, you know, do and pee, and I cannot wash, you know. Michigan is weather and things like that. You cannot have a dog, you know. And the little girl is very disappointed, and so the mom said, you know, she's very disappointed, you know, this is not the way we deal with that, you know. So the brothers, you know, the girl have a brother too. The brother said, Alvin, you know, said that, okay, we'll send her to a dog sitting, you know. So they found an ad in the newspaper, you know, this old lady, you know, crazy lady, she want to go out and have beer and bingo. So she wants somebody to watch the dogs, you know, what she goes, you know.
Okay.
So they found this lady, and the dad, you know, drive them to the lady and making them to babysit the dog sit.
So
you know.
what's the actually what's the theme of the story?
The
Like
theme
what message are you
the
trying
theme
to
of
give?
the story is the animal, the dog, the pet, bringing love to the family and putting the
family together.
together.
Okay,
So
that's
that is the story.
beautiful.
Yeah.
That will be, I think, something beautiful.
Yeah, that's like a same, you know, anybody can have that, you know,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
Dad started loving the dog, mom started loving
Right,
the dog.
right.
You know, then it's like a happy family. So wherever they go, they take the dog with them, you know.
Okay.
That kind
Well,
of
whoever, you know, God maybe used the dog to bring the family
Connect,
together.
exactly.
Yes, that's. And what is there a biblical message also?
The biblical message is basically anybody can bring love to you. You know, it's not like that, you know. You know, God can bring love, you know, love or anybody.
And sometimes God can use anybody too.
Anybody can bring. And also this have the dad, you know, smoke and drink and things like that, and the son started picking up. You know, that's like whatever the dad do, the kids do. You cannot expect the kids, oh, you know, you cannot do that. I'm an adult and things like that.
I can do it, but you cannot do
Yeah,
it.
so whatever the father do, the son do, or the daughter do, or whatever the mother do, the son, the kids do.
Exactly.
You know.
So
you have to be a living role model
exactly
to the kids. You know,
Yes.
so that kind of message will sink into the story. You know.
Very good, and that's a very important message, that
Yeah.
parents being role models, which
Exactly.
which
Yeah.
is not happening.
No,
that
it's not
much,
happening.
yeah.
You know, so you know, parents have to be parents, and they have to protect the kids, and they have to be a real guide to the kids. You know,
Yeah.
and this we are going to commercialize a little bit more, and we are going to make us a feature film, like a 1 hour 20 minutes
Wow,
film.
that will be great.
It's like a big project, and it takes time. You know, it had to be organized and coordinated in such a way
Yeah.
to take it. You know.
I think that's great. That is a wonderful thing. So this
thank
is
you.
something that let us know when it happens,
Definitely,
and it's out
definitely.
there in the
Definitely.
theaters. It will be in the theaters.
We are looking into the. It's like an art movie. So basically, theaters who encourage art
Art, yeah.
films
Yeah,
will
yeah,
take
yeah.
it. You know.
There is Detroit Institute of Art also.
Yeah, like you know, different small theaters.
Sure,
you know,
sure,
will take
sure,
it. You know.
sure. So, Tom, tell us in the end that what message you want to give to the youth, to young couples like yourself who have small children, that what should they do? Because there is so much that is happening that
So
sometimes we are disconnected, as you already talked about.
See, what I can say is make your life as simple you can. Don't make it too much complicated. You know, have some peace of mind. You know, have some quality time with the family. You know, it's not like that. You know, oh, I have this business, I have 10 business, this and that, and I'm only sleeping 3 hours in the house. You know, then I have to go. You know, making the life too complicated for nothing. You know, you are not going anywhere. You will be end up in the 6 feet.
Exactly. that people, you know, forget that.
Exactly.
That what is the end?
Yeah.
Eventually, we are going.
Exactly. See,
you know, and not taking anything with us.
Yeah. What I understand myself, the life is, one day you will die, and it's very important to spend time with the time with the people you love. You know, your friends, your families, you know, your neighbors. You know, be nice to them. You know,
and extend love.
Extend love. You know, you
Yeah.
never know, tomorrow you will die.
Yes, yes.
You know, at least you know, do something nice.
Yes.
Have some nice memories.
Have some leave a legacy.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know what
yeah.
you can. You know,
Right.
or you know, that's one other thing. Another thing is the wealth around the world can be equally distributed to everyone,
Mhm.
and everybody can get the basic necessities like food, shelter, you know, clothes, you know, everything. You know,
Yeah.
but that is not happening. You know.
That doesn't happen. Yeah. when it happened to those countries in Russia and others, then that didn't work either.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
It was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you very
and
much.
I think people have enjoyed your thoughts and your insights.
Hope
and
so.
and I think let us know about your project when it's
Definitely.
coming out.
Definitely.
And thank you so much for taking the time.
Not a problem.
Thank
you very much, Cindy.
Thank you.
Appreciate
God
it.
bless you.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This concludes our today's episode of The Journey. We'll see you again. God bless.